Hi everyone, I'm just going to show you my room tour finally. It took months and months of it to finally be done, and I'll see if I can post the before pictures of how it was. But I'm actually in my garage, and if you can see this, this is the divider, and on the other side of this is my husband's area. Let me see if I can give you like an overview of how everything is. If you hear kids yelling in the background, those are my little ones over there playing with each other and having fun. Hopefully I don't get anyone too dizzy. Let me turn on this light. Okay, so my door is right here. And then the first thing right here is my scrap box, which is full to the max. And then you have these two tables from IKEA and these seating here and these two Rascog carts. And then I have these two Kallax units over here. So I'm basically just giving you an overview and then I'll go in more in detail. My cutting station, well, this is more like my actually die cutting station with the metal dies. And then I have this station over here which holds my two most used machines. And here is my easy view desk from the original scrap box. And I have some shelves up here. And those are holding all of my entries that I had for Instagram. Over here, this is the water heater. And that gold three-tier basket, it holds all of my Maggie Holmes embellishments. And then over here, all my 6x6 paper pads, Maggie Holmes ephemera and thickers. Well, I'll go and show you in detail in a little bit. Just wanted to get this part filmed. This is my turning, or what is it, my spinning tower. I don't exactly know the real name. Maybe it's called a studio tower. It's by the original scrap box as well. It has 4 sides to it. And these are the Kallax units. I have the single 3x1 and then I have the 4x4. And that's my carpet. And then over here is my shipping area because I sell on Instagram handmade items and I also sell like a store. So any inventory that I get goes over here hanging, and then all of my shipping stuff are in these drawers. And then my printer and then my little mini fridge. Okay, and then I'll be back right now to show you in detail. Okay, so starting with the original scrap box, I have my some of my newest AliExpress dies here, and that I have to try and make sure they work and then put them away. And then I actually added this Velcro strip here because I have this full and it did not want to close. So starting at the top, I have paints here, my Pearl X sticks, so they could be popsicle sticks, wooden dowels, and all of those type of sticks. Little trinkets and knickknacks here. I have my ink and label maker refills. Here I have some gold So it's like basically all like gold embellishments and stuff to make stuff. I have my cleaner and more paints there. These are all my chapstick and lip balms here because I give those away for like Christmas time or birthdays. More paints. Here is baby stuff for when I do my baby bouquets, and then more baby stuff, and then my Instax film. And then going up, I have my Stampin' Up stamps here, more Stampin' Up stamps, more right here. This is busting at the seams. That's where I keep all my tags. And this is where I keep my bling, my enamel dots. I have a whole bunch. It's just like so many different kinds, different brands. I don't go by the brand anymore because I figured, well, I've used to do that before, but it did not work for me. And you basically do what works for you and how you can utilize your items more. So this is pearls. This is twine. This is just random bits and pieces of trim. I have my lace here. These are my flower packs that come in packages. These are more flowers. This is fabric, which is basically stuff for me to like make bows and stuff. I have feathers, straws, and the liners for the cupcakes that I use as rosettes. Here's some wet glues I don't use often, and some embossing paste, and then my envelopes, and then more paint there. And on this Velcro part, I have the MFT pouches. They're like the shaker pouches. So I have those there and some other non-brand ones. All my eyelets. This is like Valentine's stuff. More Valentine's, more little trinkets that didn't fit in that section over there. These are my brads, my stencils. These are the action wobbles to make things all move around and be silly. This is my Disney stuff. Okay, and then we're going over here. These two, oh my goodness, I actually found my chipboard. That's so funny. Okay, I was looking for that and I couldn't remember where I had put it. I need to change that label. Okay, but these are the We Are Memory Keeper boards. This apparently is where I keep all my chipboard, so I need to take that label off. I have more brads here. This one says Project Life Cards, but it's somewhat like that, but it's mostly like sleeves of the Project Life and like the Target Dollar Spot vinyl pockets. This is all my Anna Griffin stuff. So I have like her Halloween kit, stickers, and stuff like that. And then I have this, I think it's, oh yeah, a Christmas kit. This one is where all the planner stuff goes. But it's more than that. It's like all the notepads, the post-it notes, the little books, anything like that that goes in there. I have these right underneath here. These are empty, so when I'm working on embellishments, I just pull one out and organize them. This is for a project I'm working on, more projects I'm working on. This is just random stuff. So, like brads, stuff that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby that I had nowhere else to put. Almost like a junk drawer in a sense, except it's not junk. I keep all of my scraps right here in the middle in these 12 by 12 sleeves from Hobby Lobby. And they go by color, and then after, if it's not like the solid cardstock, then it goes by, like, if it's glittered or foiled cardstock, it'll be in this one. If it's like the pretty cardstock, like Maggie Holmes, florals, anything summery, it'll go in this one. If it's Halloween, it'll have its own. If it's Christmas, it'll have its own. This I got at TJ Maxx, and it fit perfectly in here. So I put file folders in here to divide projects that I'm working on, and I just clip them with the paper clips to hold them in place. And then in this bottom, and then this one here, that's all stuff I need to put away. This is where I keep all my wires. These are loose flowers that I got a long time ago. Haven't used them. And here is where I keep all the card packs that you buy either from Michael's or the crepe paper American Crafts packs that you buy, like with all the pretty patterns on it. I take them out and I just put them all here. These are plastic zip bags, and here is more cards. Okay, and moving over here, here's where I keep my mini Xyrons, my fuse tools, more of those Target pockets, binder rings, and popsicle sticks apparently, because they didn't fit in the other section. My We Are Memory Keepers Crocodile and Corner Chomper. This is ink for the We Are Memory Keepers, what is it, typewriter. And then all of these are going to be washi. All of them. And then these are enamel, like, to make like enamel dots. And then that's my stamp chamois, and then like anything that's like my blades there, and magnets. And then up here, basically over this whole side here is just random embellishments that, or stickers, that don't really have a spot for them, but it's stuff that I want to use soon. So it's all of that stuff from Target, Hobby Lobby, Tuesday morning, stuff that was gifted to me. These are all cutouts. Let me see if I can show you. These are all cutouts. My replacement blades for my Cricut, and stamped images that I have yet to color. That's where I keep all my solid color cardstock. And then here it just looks like a bunch of paper pads, but it's actually in order and organized. So I have Halloween here, just cutesy patterns there, and then I have my floral patterns there, Christmas down there, and way at the bottom. And then here in the middle, where the scrap box is supposed to have a desk, I don't use that part because I don't have space for it. So I have all of my vinyl there on the right, and then these 12 by 12 iris cases, and I have like 4 of them Halloween, and then I have like a couple of them Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter. I keep all of my mats and my scoreboard over there. Those are my other We Are Memory Keepers boards, and then some bags and boxes here. And then way at the bottom is the plastic bags, like for packaging. And that's about it. other than this stuff up here, which is 99% stuff that I want to alter. And then straws. But that's where it's gonna go for now. Okay, so moving along to these Alex drawers. And I got the tall ones. So I have my Gemini die cutting machine. I love this machine, it's my favorite. And then all of my extra die cuts and stuff that I make too many of go back there. I use these baskets to separate, like if one die cut has like 10 or 5 different pieces and I'm going to cut it multiple times, I'll just use these to separate the pieces so I don't have to get overwhelmed in separating them when I have a big pile of them. I use these 2 minis. I take this one on the go with me. This one is my daughter's. All of the plates that go to these machines are back there. My tweezers and some clips, paper clips. And I have my Big Shot here, which is my first die cutting machine. Love it, and it's never gonna leave. And then going to the drawers. So inside the drawers, inside this drawer is Christmas, but it's all like my newer Christmas stuff. And this one is Christmas too, but this is like stuff that's already been opened and I can easily grab and rummage through. Same goes for this one. All opened Halloween. And then on this side, this is my newer Halloween stuff. Valentine's Day. It's basically, most of this I think is like stickers and like little embellishments and stuff. This one is all the open stuff that I can easily get to and just pull out. All of my word stickers. So in here, in this part is all of my Valentine's Day. This is all of my Christmas. Back there is all of my Halloween. And these are all everyday type of word stickers. These are all my clips. And more clips there. And then they go to the back. These are all my loose bows. Then you take this out and there's more bows there. So right here is where I have the majority of my Project Life cards and then some trim. And here's more trim. It's like seriously so full. And here is where I have more fabric and just like different types of materials. And on this side at the bottom, I have my watercoloring supplies. These are just like knickknacks. So those are all my rosettes. This is confetti. There's some of these deers that I want to alter. Some, what are they? Frames. Some little wood pieces and stuff like that. And in this drawer, I have my sequins and some shaker beads right here. Flowers. And this side here is my handmade flowers. Here's all the bows, brand new bows. This is embossing powder and glitters. And going to my easy view desk, on this side, I have sequins here, some beads here, more storage for beads, some little charms, a tape holder, and this cute little macaron coin purse. Here is where I have all of my Copic markers for coloring. In this drawer I have all of my pins that I collect. this cute little Toy Story coin purse, some cleaner, my stamp blocks, stapler refills, a sticker book, my Misty, and my Tim Holtz stamp positioner. In this one, I have all of my cute washi tape that I basically just went through everything and picked out all the ones that just make me happy and decided to put them in here. And then back there, I have the little, like the date stamps. In this drawer, these are my Zig clean clear watercolor markers. I think that's what they're called. I have some Stampin' Up! Markers, Spectrum Noir markers, and then I have my Tim Holtz Distress markers with my watercolor tip there. And then I have the crayons from Recollections, some color pencils, and then these are just all like specialty pens, either gold, fine tip, all of that stuff. I have some paints back there and some paintbrushes. My glitter tray from Stampin' Up! Oh, and some band-aids there because I'm always getting cut. On this drawer, I have all of my inks. These are my daughter's inks that she uses for stamping. And then I have all of my inks here. In between here, I have these trays. These have my hot glue, my Zig, glue pens. And then my ATG runner refills, my heat guns, and then some tools here and more tools here. Let's take this off. So in there is all empty. I don't have anything on there. But here I have my spare Cricut machine, my iron, my heat press from from Provo Craft. And then I have my, what is that one called? Not the Scan and Cut. Oh, the Cameo? Yeah, there we go. I have my Cameo there. And my laminator at the bottom. And then on this side, there is just stuff to make headbands, which I rarely use now. Underneath there, I have my Bloom, which has the majority of my charms, which I love. And then my little camera cover for that one. I have some alterable stuff in both of these. And then I have stickers and tags in there, and then that one is labeled boxes. And I have my Cricut mats here that are the 12 by 24. On my desk, I have these are all embellishments that were gifted to me. These are the flowers that I'm making and going to be selling. These are bows, so every time I'm done making bows, I'll just throw them in here. This holds my pom-poms. This was gifted to me for an entry on my challenge on Instagram. This is the banner I made for myself and is also going to be in a kit that I am doing on Instagram. That was also gifted to me as part of an entry, along with all of these memory decks. It's basically full now. So if I move this out of the way, in this top drawer I have little tassels, some cute hearts, some charms back there. Here is the very first rose that my husband gave me when we were dating. So it's about 12 years old now. And then just some extras and like erasers and markers to my Cricut there. I have a washi there in the front, more washi there, some flowers, and some unicorn horns. I keep all my pens there. That is the crown I wore on our wedding. Some gold buttons, some pearls, some little flowers, and some bottle caps. Here is my scanning cut. And then all of these, as I mentioned before, were all entries to my challenge that I was hosting on Instagram. And I think that is it for this table. Moving on to this Maggie Holmes basket. So it has 4 tiers. And basically I use this for all of my embellishments because I had so many and I wanted to display them because they're just so beautiful. So I'll display them as I use them. I got this gather sign from Tuesday Morning, and it's, I believe, from Heidi Swap. It was like $1.49. I plan on painting that and putting it here so it could stand out. So I basically have all of my Maggie Holmes stuff here. Everything you can think of, it's gonna be here. So these are all of the items, and then the washi tapes are down at the bottom. And then hanging on the water heater door, I have my little mermaid that I got from Target. And then I have just an overflow of stuff. So these are more ephemera packs, more thickers here, more ephemera, some embellishments that I have in the box, and the gift wrap books. And then we go here. So underneath at the very bottom, I have these containers, which I either use them for embellishments to hold them and organize them, or my son borrows them to separate his Legos while he's building. So we'll start at the top. I have some little rock candy there that I think is just so cute. That little girl at the top from Target. My typewriter, and this cute little embellishment box that was for an entry that was gifted to me. The Cinderella popcorn tin, and that swan came from TJ Maxx. This cute little elephant I actually just bought. I got this one from Target. And in this section here has all of my Maggie Holmes 6x6 paper pads or crepe paper. Back here has all the 6x12 stickers of all the Maggie Holmes collections. And right here, these are the 6x8 paper pads. And these are cute little entries that were gifted to me. Right here is where I keep most of my 12x12 chipboard. I have them all labeled by collections. So once I open a pack and I've already started using it, let me go slow. I put it on this side so I know I've already started using it and I need to finish that before I go ahead and open another one. And right here, these are more thickers. It goes first by like the actual shaped thickers and then the word and letter thickers. Here's where I have most of my ephemera. More thickers here. Excuse me, sorry. And right here, this was gifted to me by Craft Purge. And I use this to hold all of my spare pieces that have either been used already, so that way when I run out, or if I just need a single piece, I can look in there first to see if there's something I could use. And then down here is where I keep all of my 6x6 paper pads for the most part. And that is this shelf. I got this display on Facebook Marketplace. Somebody was selling it, and I think it's supposed to be like an actual display in a store. I painted it white. I got the Girl Boss sign from TJ Maxx, and I have my book, my unicorn bookends on the corners. I added this cute little, simple little circle banner. And on here I have all of my non-crate paper embellishments and ephemera packs. I would say, yeah, there's Halloween there. No, there is some crate paper actually there. It's just, I guess, all my other ephemera packs and embellishments that are not Maggie Holmes. And they have here, and they go all the way back. I'm really glad I found this thing because I love it so much. I have my little Legos. Whoops. Hold on. So I have all of my Legos there, Disney ones. That banner was part of an entry. And then I have all of the paper pads from Maggie Holmes that are 12 by 12 here, along with some single sheets and specialty sheets. Up here I have those two pink containers at the top. Those are glitter. The little one at the very top with polka dots, that has my Velcro dots. This is confetti, and this one over here is alterable items. This was a thank you from Daisy Lou Designs. This is an embellishment book by Crafting for Fun, or yeah, Creating for Fun. I'm so sorry. And I have all of my ribbon here, and this thing turns. I have more ribbon on this side and some smaller punches here. Turns again. I have, what is here? It's yarn and stuff like that. This is all packaging. This is what I have left of my Doodlebug stuff. This is all international goodies that was sent to me from over there, and then these are just little kits. This is acetate and specialty paper. Right here is where I have all of my pockets and sleeves for my stamps and for my dies. Here, this is single sheets of 12 by 12 cardstock. All of these here are all singles. And then starting here is where it gets like to summer, and then kits down there. I have my sheets of double-sided adhesive. These are all my stickers. And on this side, I have all of my collections here that I have stuff for. Is this the last side? Yeah, that's the last side of this. I think it's called the Studio Tower. It's by the original Scrapbox. And on my Kallax unit, I have all of my Nouveau dots and stickles all right here. I have more of the Lego figures going that way. I use these margarita cups to hold embellishments that I'm working on at the moment. All of these items that are handmade here were all gifted to me as part of my challenge. This is where all my excess chipboard and used chipboard goes. And this here holds all of my crepe paper embellishments. And this one here holds all the rest of my embellishments that I have. Here's where all my wooden stamps go. And in this first cubby here, that's where all my adhesive is. And in this little bin is specialty envelopes. And back there are the little gold pouches from Hobby Lobby. I have the big dies here, and then the rest of my 6x6 paper pads. In this bin I have all of my, not all of them, some of my glitter. And then I have some shred over there, more wooden stamps. And in that box back there, it has more alterable items. And then, let me get down. In here, I have my little flowers. They're little foam flowers. Here's alterable items and gift bags. Here are all of my Martha Stewart punches and We Are Memory Keepers punches. All my crepe paper is between this bin and that bin at the end. And in this section I have my 12x12 Project Life sleeves, all my doilies, paper bags and boxes, the rest of my Bigs dies, Happy Mail, stuff that I want to give for Happy Mail, the Gather albums, I have 2. And then I have those 2 that hold my ephemera. And these are all my Stampin' Up! Punches and EK Success punches. Yeah. Here's where my specialty papers are. So that would be like foil, glitter. So it's 12x12 and then 8.5x11. These are all the cardstock, more cardstock, 8.5x11. This holds embellishments that I'm currently working on, and as this one too. In this bin right here, I have all of my tulle. And then in this one, what do I have? I have beads in there. And this one, I have my tissue paper and then more shred. And in this one I have embellishments that were gifted to me in swaps or just Happy Mail. And then I have sequins in there. Okay, and then last one, I have cute little paper bags. And then these are all packaging from Happy Mail that I have gotten. And I didn't want to throw it out because it was too cute. That box too, and that little box. And in this top one, I have gift boxes. So that's it for these Kallax units. They're very useful and you could fit so many items in there. So cute. And then we're to my desk. It's 2 desks, like I said, from IKEA put together. There was like this whole big old situation where I had everything set up and I didn't have any room for a desk. But me and a friend, Sarahi, actually came up with a way for me to have a desk. and it fits perfect, and it's big enough for me to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people right here. So that's perfect. I just have like my tools, the stuff that I use all the time. Some die cuts here at the bottom, and at the top there's this Heidi Swapp washi tape. It's pretty thick, and it has like a backing on it. So I run it through my die cut machine, and it works perfect. That little basket there is, what is it? Oh, that's all of my stamps that I have to put away still. And really quick, I don't know if I even showed this bottom part here. I don't think I did. So these are all of my stamps. These are all, they're all already categorized by themes, not by brand. These are all my bigger stamps. These are my embossing folders, and then my rubber stamps in the back. So they're like the rubber cling. And then these are all stamps that are new and need to be put away. So under my desk, I have that bin there. And when I'm shipping and orders are being packed, they all go in there, and I send them to the post office from there. And then we have my 2 Rascal cards. Let's start with this one. This has my sewing machine. I'm barely learning how to sew, so it's going to take me a little bit longer to get more used to it. And here is my mink and all of my mink accessories. And then I have a box and my crimper and my brayer and all of my hot glue stuff. So basically, this whole cart is stuff that needs to be plugged in. And I could roll this anywhere and plug it in and have space here, because this comes up higher than this does. And I have essentially like a desk for me to sew on. But it's more handy because it's a cart and I can roll it everywhere. And then on this cart, I have my dies. This one I just got in today, so that's why it's just on top. I have more dies here. These are all my original dies, meaning from direct from companies. Most of them, I'm pretty sure they're all made in the US. Yeah, because if they're direct from companies, they all have to be made here. So I have those there. And then more of the Coco and Reno bags. So down here, let me see if I can show you. These are all of my AliExpress dies. Finally, we get to the last section of my craft room. And here is my mini fridge. I basically just have waters in here. And that beer is not mine. That's my brother-in-law's. I have my printer here, the paper for the printer, couple candles, my remotes, and there's just this pretty sign. This K sign right here was handmade for me. This is my altered pizza box that I did on my videos. All of these things here are either on hold or for sale. These are the kits I mentioned earlier. So if you are interested in purchasing any of the kits, you just have to let me know and message me on Instagram. In this little drawer here, I have paper for my printer, but this is more the cardstock paper, thicker. That's the one that I use for my print and cut. And then I have my crepe paper for my rosettes, which I'm actually working on now. I have to get 2 orders done today so I can ship them out tomorrow. This is a soon-to-be project that I will be recording. And here is where I would hang all of my stuff that would be for sale. This is currently what I have available, but I should be getting a shipment within a week, so I'm excited. Here is where the washi that's for sale. These are my pens, staples, and like stapler and stuff. In this drawer, I have my shipping scale and order forms and a price gun. This one, these are just like the pint containers. I ship in those as well as decorating them. And then I have these boxes here. In here is where I have all of my shipping supplies, which is just the bags and the clear bags. Here's where I have my flat rate envelopes and also the boards that I ship with. Right here's where I have my bubble, all the tape, and some bubble envelopes here, and recycled envelopes here. So that is about it. Oh, and there's my TV. And then we could probably take a quick peek in my husband's area. This is his area. Yeah, pretty cool. This is my husband's area. And I love it. He did so good. Of course, with my help. As you can tell, he is a horror fan. Yeah. And that was my room tour. I hope you liked it. This was my first time filming this type of video, and actually I'm still new to even uploading videos on YouTube. So I hope it was decent enough and I didn't get you too dizzy. But thank you for watching. Bye.